you seen this yet?
Not yet. Nope.
All right, it's in your mail, man. It's somewhere. But we go around to found that this thing's incredible, man. It memorializes all of our fallen.
Oh, wow.
And the whole swim and everything. But the Gary Sinise Foundation, they paid the vast majority for this for 400 of these. So the upcoming swim, if guys that are swimmers, kayakers, volunteers, sponsors, and the Gold Star families, this year, it's a little plug for the Tampa Bay Frogman Swim, if you don't mind.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, absolutely. It'll be in the show. It'll be a link in the show notes.
Okay, link in the show notes. So in 2009, Dan Knosson lost both legs. I think a lot of guys in the teams know all about Dan because he's just, you want to talk about a guy with an incredible attitude?
Yeah. Dan
Knosson. And his story about being at Walter Reed when he lost his legs and he wanted to start working out, and the nurses saying, no, and he's like, yes. Back then, he said, I'm going to be a Paralympian. And look at him now. I mean, multiple gold medal winner, Olympic, Paralympian. Well, when he lost his legs in late 2009, there were a bunch of us in the Tampa region. It was like 25, 30 of us. And we all decided to swim across Tampa Bay. Not the long way, but just like 5K from St. Pete over to the MacDill Air Force Base Peninsula. Okay. And we decided we were going to try and raise like $3,000, $3,000 to $5,000 for the Knosson family. And we end the swim. We're over at the Post 138, the American Legion over on the Tampa side. We end the swim, and everybody's putting a pile of cash and IOUs and checks and pocket lint and whatever. We're throwing it on the table. Everybody's drinking. It's a party. And we're counting it all. And at the end of it, we're like, well, wait a minute. We didn't make the $3,000. I think it was closer to $30,000. And we were like, holy cow. We're on to something. And that was 16 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So now, on January 19th, we're having our 16th swim. And now the swim, it supports the Navy SEAL Foundation. We're now at a point where we're making over $1 million every time we do the swim. And most importantly, and this is really cool, the Gold Star families, each year we get more. So this year we have 37 Gold Star families. So parents, spouses, kids, siblings. That's going to be about 100 Gold Star family members from 37 Gold Star families. They're going to be at the swim. And the swim it starts early in the morning. At sunrise, we have a memorial ceremony. The SOCOM jump team jumps in if the weather's okay. Mm-hmm. We cap it at 150 swimmers, 150 kayakers, and that's for safety reasons. We keep the numbers low. And after the memorial ceremony, after the reading of all the names, all the Naval Special Warfare guys that we've lost since 9/11, at the end of the reading of the names, everybody swims across. And then we do it in waves. And then everybody ends at the American Legion. And at the American Legion, all the Gold Star family members are there with coins, and everybody's swimming for everybody's swimming for one of our fallen heroes, and every kayaker is doing it for them as well. And if there's a family member from this guy, this is David McLendon, if there's a family member from this family, they're there on the beach to hug and put the coin in and all this. And then we go and we all party, and it's just turned into one of the best freaking things I could ever hope to be part of. And someday we got to get you to this thing, man. Awesome. It's very, very special.
Yeah, no, it sounds very like cool. It. Yeah,
I just love doing it. This Tampa Bay Frogman Swim, it's turned into the Frogman series. So we have one in Annapolis. We have one in Boston.
Okay.
You see how I did that? Boston.
There you go.
We have one in Tampa Bay. We're starting one in Charleston.
Okay.
Bill Brown's got his swim up in the Hudson River. Have you ever heard about that or seen that?
Oh, I've seen one. Yeah, I think I've seen that on the news.
Yeah. I did that once, and that's a different swim than the Frogman Swim series, but it's still a swim raising money for the foundation. And man, there's just something about when you take all these guys from our community and you put them in one spot, and they don't have to be swimming or partying or whatever, but you just put them all in one spot. It is so incredibly powerfully therapeutic on so many different ways, so many different levels. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And that's what I do now, man. I work for KAATSU, and I help with the Tampa Bay Frogman Swim and the Frogman series. I'm an ambassador for the Navy SEAL Foundation and all that. And then I do some public speaking and stuff.
Man.
If you enjoyed this clip, click here to watch the full episode, or click here to watch another clip from the podcast.